Welcome to Tigers Untapped, a Bluff City media podcast. Stepping up to the microphone are your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis. Now, let's get to the show.
What does it do? Episode 132. Kenny, where are you going?
Where are you going,
I'm
Kenneth?
still on the ocean.
I can't believe you're finally joining us back from your voyage down south.
What is going on with TJ's camera?
My camera, dude, fading in and out. And faded.
TJ's camera is faded.
Did you fellers have a good 4th of July weekend?
I did,
Yeah,
man. I
think
spent
so.
the entire time. I was there. I was at the beach the week prior, and then I got to watch awesome fireworks on the beach out in front of the house we were staying in.
Ooh.
That was nice.
How crowded was it down there?
Not bad at all. Like
Really?
yeah. Like we're in Dolphin Island, Alabama, which is like right outside of Mobile, and so it's close to go. It's close to. Is TJ okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. My camera, it doesn't like this microphone being right here.
It's close to Gulf Shores, close to Orange Beach, close to all that little area where all like the main thoroughfare of beachgoers go. And Dolphin Island is just in the middle, just out there hanging out, doing its thing. Like not even like honestly, you ever seen the show Ozark?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Of course.
It's like that kind of place. It's like I guarantee you there's cartel business going on Dolphin Island. Guarantee it. 100%.
Marty Bird.
I guarantee you there are this money laundering, cartel, and witness protection on that island. And so it's super low key, super chill. We have a great time.
Super chill and low key, except for all the cartel stuff that's going on and all the murdering and
nobody in Ozark knew that was going on. None of the people that were visiting knew that was going on.
Fair. It's fair. We're Fort Morganers sometimes. So
Fort Morgan is awesome, right across the ferry. Oh man,
yeah, dude. So I get that. I get Dolphin Island sometimes.
It's a dope spot. Yeah, it's a cool spot. We enjoyed it.
good. Did you
how was
guys
y'all's
tune in?
Fourth?
It was great. Did you guys tune in for
Good,
the
man.
greatest, most decorated U.S. athlete that's ever graced our presence? His
LeBron
performance
James.
for a 17th
No.
title.
Someone hot dog man.
Oh,
Joey freaking Chestnut threw back 70 and a half dogs in 10 minutes.
when did being a glutton become a sport? Like that's what I want to know.
I don't know. I'm an athlete in that instance, right? I could mow down a couple of donies.
When it comes
How
to
many
spaghetti,
Can we do that? Can we do? How long is the competition? How long does it last?
10 minutes. Not a chance I'm eating hot dogs as many as I can for
No.
10 minutes.
How about TJ next week? We set up a bunch of glizzies for TJ, and
How many are we going to get prepared for him
Yeah.
beforehand?
What do you mean?
I mean, just as many. I'll make 71. I will make 71 hot dogs, bring them to his house, and he
How
can
about
eat them
this?
while we're on
Instead of 71
Make
in
like
10
7.
minutes, how long would it take you to eat 71 hot dogs?
I like that. I like that.
17
Could you-
days.
I'm gonna come to TJ's house.
17
Me and Trey are gonna come to your house.
days.
We're gonna set up 71 hot dogs, and you're gonna film you eating them.
Well, first of all, I think I should get some say-so on what the food is, and it's not going to be hot dogs, literally ever.
What would it be?
Why?
I don't know. I just hot dog. I mean, they're good. I don't want 71 of them.
You're going to say they weren't good.
I will say, Kenneth, I need your opinion on this. You've probably heard it by now, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a going conversation if Joey Chestnut and Usain Bolt, they're at a starting line. They each have to eat a hot dog, like chew it all the way up, show their mouth is empty. Then they can take off and run the 100-meter dash. Who wins that race? You have to fully eat the hot dog. You obviously can't run eating a hot dog. You'd probably die anyhow. And I think that heavily favors Usain Bolt, right?
Yeah, like I still think I mean, listen, Joey Chestnut can eat 71 hot dogs. He ain't running fast. I can tell you that right now.
I don't know what his cardiovascular system looks like. I can't imagine it's great given the eating that he does. I've seen a lot of people picking Joey though.
I mean, how fast he runs a 100? I mean, come on. Like, let's not say he doesn't run 15.
I think.
He
I
runs
think you're focused on how long it takes Joey to run. I think the what everyone wants you to think about is how long it's going to take the normal human to eat a hot dog.
Okay, one hot dog. I think somebody will teach.
That's what I was going
Usain
to say.
Bolt.
Does he get to train eating hot dogs before this happens?
Like,
when are
does
we
he?
I think
Does,
so.
He's not going to eat it like normal. He's going to eat it quickly, right? Like he's going to eat it as a competition.
Is it set up like a competition? Do they have a big jug of water they're dipping the bun in?
Yeah. We'll say yeah. Why not?
I mean,
That's
I'm
what Joey's gonna do,
confident
right?
that Joey's going to eat one full hot dog in less than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Is it really that? Is it impressive that he eats it that quick? Do you think that's the impressive part, or is it the stamina?
Yes.
The amount. It's the 71 in 10 minutes.
I think it's both.
It's probably both. I mean, I think you could get a hot dog down pretty quick if it's just one.
100%. I could throw a hot dog down so fast.
Hot dogs.
Okay, this is the stuff we need to have. This is what we need to film. Not me eating 71 hot dogs. It's timing how long Kenneth is going to take to eat a damn hot dog.
I could eat a hot dog like that.
So should we?
Like that.
Should we all have one hot dog next week ready to go, and each one of us takes
100%.
and we time how fast we all get it done?
100%. I'll do it. I will absolutely do that.
I'll have to go to the store and buy the stuff. Can I put mustard on it? It's just the principle.
You can dress it however
you can do
like.
whatever you want. To your fault, to your error if you do it. Don't be putting you're gonna mess yourself up if you put mustard on your hot dog.
No, well, I'm not gonna eat it dry like a sicko. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I was asking about the cup of water. I think that's important.
Yeah. You're gonna dip your hot dog in a cup of water? What are we talking about here?
We're drinking the hot dog itself. I'm talking about the bun.
Yeah, it's all gross. You're gonna dip the bun in there, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to get a setup. I've spilled too much stuff on this couch. I can't be dripping soggy bun on this couch. So
hey, hear me out.
Buns.
Meddlesome, Witless. That's what we're drinking tonight as we're 45 minutes into this podcast.
You're the one that brought this up, and now you're complaining about it. Stop it.
It's called gas.
You know what would go great with this Witless?
And you were late because you're playing stupid video games.
I charged my headphones. Look, they're still.
I'm not sure that stupid was necessary there.
That was a mistake. That was
I lost the little ear thingy on it too. So it wasn't staying in my ear. There's a lot going on.
What kind of system are you working with, TJ? Because your camera situation is.
It sees things when I move it into the film.
I know. I don't even understand it. What system is this?
What do you mean? Like, what's my camera?
Yeah. What are you using as a laptop?
My laptop. Like my personal laptop. It's not my camera though. It's not the laptop. It's the camera. It's the Anker PowerConf C200. You know what I mean? That's what your issues.
You have like a separate camera?
I do.
You don't?
No, I'm just on a Mac. It has a camera built in.
I need to get him a new camera, TJ.
Yeah, I mean it's not good. I mean
that's
clear.
It's terrible.
You can see my pores. Like, look at this. Go back on you. I got a whole camera set up over there.
What's wrong with my camera?
It looks like a MacBook.
It looks like a camera from your MacBook.
All right, whatever. Enough of this mumbo jumbo. We got scheduling updates, fellas.
Hey,
two big ones.
Look at me. Oh, I'm low definition Trey over there. Ooh.
Why
like a Minecraft character.
You know where this wouldn't be an issue is if Kenny would just get us a damn studio again. So
hey, big news coming. Big news coming.
We're gonna start filming in Kenny's closet again.
Yep, upstairs in my office.
I kind of miss when we used to hear gunshots outside the studio window.
I forgot about that. That was fun.
That was a wild episode.
That was fun.
That was a wild episode.
I missed the fart spray.
Oh, I
bought some and took it to work.
That can be fixed
I got it
quickly.
Big news coming, boys.
Speaking of big news, We got two P5 opponents added. P4, sorry. Vandy.
I put the challenge out.
Renewing that series. Kenny did put it out. He said, let's make it an all-day event and play the football team same day. And I don't know that we want any part of Diego Pavia.
He's out of eligibility, I thought.
He's gone.
He is.
He's still trying to battling it, but he's not. He's gone.
I thought he had
Bring
another
him
year.
on, dude. Nah, dude. He tried to, and they said no. Get out of here.
Did they now? Okay. Well, then let's do it.
What they say.
Yep. No, that was not him. That's Chris Bellamy that did that.
I'm
think
pretty
he
sure
did.
he's back.
I think he's back.
What do I know?
Yeah, he's in fall camp. Okay.
Let's play him.
We are playing them in basketball. I don't even know who their coach is anymore. It's not fun when it's not Jerry Stackhouse. So the first one's it's in Nashville next. Yeah, of course, because every game that we play is not at home. So we got the Vanderbilt series back, another SEC local team. I like it. It's fine. It is what it is. It's not.
I hate that arena, by the way. Their arena sucks.
Why? Because you don't like the raised floor?
It's
I like
terrible.
the race floor. I think it's cool.
Unique. It's very old, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it bleacher seating too?
Yes. It's terrible.
All right, never mind. It kind of sucks. I'm looking at more pictures of it now.
Tough.
I think in theory it's cool though. Right?
Tough. Didn't the last time we play there, the
Air went
Air
out.
was out. Yep.
yeah, the AC
We
was
beat
broken?
and we beat them that year too.
Yeah, we did. Well, we've won a couple in a row against him. I have no idea who they have. I don't even know who their coach is. But it's not a bad road trip. It's an SEC team. Put a notch in our belt.
Is that a quality win though?
That's hard to say given we don't know what Vanderbilt will be like.
Oh
So,
my gosh. They have one of their kids on their team, their parents hate them, by the way. They have a freshman, 6'5", 211 pounds out of Atlanta, Georgia, played for Pace Academy. Guess what his name is? I'll give y'all 100 guesses and you'll never guess what his name is.
well, then why would you ask us to guess it? Kenneth?
Diego Pavia.
No, he's out of eligibility, I think.
Well, give us some hints here, man. You can't just
90s sitcom main character.
Screech.
Nope.
He's
Maybe
not.
not 90s, maybe 2000s. 2000s?
Doug Funny.
Nope.
You said sitcom. Never mind. That's a cartoon. He's the main character.
Well,
Malcolm.
one of the main characters.
Malcolm's a good guess.
There's
One?
6 of them.
Ross Geller.
No.
Phoebe.
No.
Chenandler
Is that
Bong.
Is that the right show?
It's Chandler Bing is his name.
Yeah, Chenandler Bong. That's what I said. That's interesting.
They still have that kid, Tyler Nickel, Jr., 6'7", 220-pound shooter. And
Doesn't matter.
Frankie Collins, 6'1", graduate transfer.
Ooh.
Led TCU in assists 5 times.
Well, if you guys are into the sausage and Bartorvik, which I know that you are,
Big sausage guy.
any guesses where Vanderbilt ranks currently preseason?
They're SEC. They'll be top 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that seems like it's unfair.
Okay. Well, what do you think they are?
30.
Okay. Timothy?
What are we? Is that
We are currently sitting at 73rd.
45th?
22.
Oh. Is that returning? Does it say if that's because of returning talent or what?
I mean, it's a combo of everything, right? It's what they've added. It's returning. I will say that puts them at 5 spots ahead of Auburn, 7 ahead of Missouri,
Wow.
10 ahead of Oklahoma, ahead of Georgia.
Auburn's
I mean,
losing
they're
a lot,
sitting at
right?
like, yeah, they did lose a lot. Right now, Bart has them as the 6th best team in the SEC. So I would say, yeah, on the road in Nashville against the 6th best SEC team, top 25. I'd say that's a marquee win.
Yep.
If you can get it, if you can get it done.
So you got to get it first, right?
But that wasn't the only big game announced. Earlier today, we kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek at this thanks to Fishman that feels like it was 2 months ago. Commercial Appeal accidentally sent out some sort of notification with a headline that said, "Do not post," but it was in a game against Baylor, and that did come true.
Oh, I just do want to shout out. I do want to shout out the Commercial Appeal for somehow getting that information. It couldn't have possibly come
7 months ago
from the Memphis Athletic Department. So shout out to the collusion. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Anyway, 4-game series with Baylor, home and home and home and home. The weird part about it, though, is it's this year. We do finally get a home game against Baylor inside FedEx Forum. But then the next 2 years we play at Baylor before the return game here, which I thought was a little bit interesting.
But we're playing Baylor. Are we playing them in Memphis this year?
We play them here on the 6th
Yeah.
this year, and then next year and the following year are both at Baylor before returning here for the 28-29 season for the final game.
I don't see a Baylor updated roster. Let me see. What does Bart have them at? There it is.
That's what I'm about to pull up. They are. You want to guess?
They don't have their roster on their website. That's weird.
It's keeping it a secret, dude. They're going freaking full Ryan Silverfield.
They're number 1 in the country. They're going full secret mode.
Well,
number 1 in
they have a ton of names I can't say.
You see it? Where is it? I don't see it.
What do you mean
I'm
by
on
that?
Bart Torvik. I can't pronounce any of these names.
I thought you were saying like it was a secret. I was like, seriously, what do you mean by that?
No, they have a dude named Jocelyn Bodo.
Well, obviously,
or
everybody knows
Budu. He's a 7-footer.
We have our own 7-foot
We
African.
have 2. Oh, that's
African.
okay.
Whoa, I see the roster. Trey, you're forgetting a very notable name on that roster.
Did I freak you out? Did you get cold sweats a little bit right there, Trey?
No, I don't care. A notable name.
Yeah, Andre Iguodala II.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. I see that now.
Wow.
That's kind of fun, I guess.
Wait,
he's
why
a
is
freshman. So
why is he the second and not junior?
But yeah, a middle name. This is funny coming from you. Like you should, of all people, would understand this. I thought his dad could be Andre Peter Iguodala, but his son, well, Andre's dad would be Andre Peter Iguodala. Andre Iguodala that we know from the NBA would be Andre David Iguodala, and his son is Andre Peter Iguodala II.
What do you think, Andre Iguodala, the father?
That's what I was saying. I know it's
What's his-
because you skip a generation, right?
Yeah, you are literally
But
Trey.
why-
You are the third of your name.
That
You of all people should understand this.
I know that, but there's not a. I'm saying, is Andre Iguodala not his dad?
Yes.
Yes, it
So
is.
you're
But they don't have the
telling
same
me-
middle name.
Who doesn't?
Andre Iguodala, the NBA player, and Andre Iguodala II.
I didn't know it had anything to do with the middle name. I thought it was just skipping a generation.
I'm pretty sure it has the middle name. I think that has something to do with it, right?
I just thought, aren't you a second if it was like your grandfather was Andre Iguodala, your dad wasn't, but then you're Andre Iguodala the second.
How is he?
Maybe he is in fact Andre Tyler Iguodala, which is exactly what Andre Iguodala's name is.
See,
I
so
got
why is he
nothing
the
anymore.
second? He should be a
I don't
junior.
know.
I feel like.
He's from Branson. Did you guys know that?
That's what I was going to
Missouri?
ask. How did he get to Branson?
Yeah,
Like-
Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense of
Interesting.
that.
I have no
Man,
idea.
we are off topic at this point, but
No, we're not. We're
that
talking
is,
about
that's
Baylor.
a fun matchup, right? I mean, I think Baylor's going to be pretty damn good, despite the fact that we don't know anyone's name other than Andre Iguodala II. Well
I
coached.
think they're kind of in a little bit of a rebuild too, but they are 35th on BART, which would be another marquee win, I'd say. Which just rounds your schedule out as, I mean, a freaking gauntlet, right? Like we thought we had a damn good schedule last year. This year you got Purdue in the Bahamas, who a lot of people have as the number one team in the country. You got either a Texas Tech or a Wake Forest matchup right after Purdue in the Bahamas. You got at Louisville. You got at Ole Miss. You got at Mississippi State. You got at Utah State in the middle of the conference slate. And then you got Vandy at home and you got Baylor at home.
All right. So background here. He's Andre Iguodala the second because he shares the exact same full name, first, middle, and last with his dad. Which here in the real
Yeah,
world,
but
we
that's
call that junior.
a junior.
So I don't know. I got nothing anymore. I thought the second and the third was like you shared a name and it skipped a generation type of scenario.
That's what my
But-
understanding was, but
Maybe they're both right. I don't know.
yeah, see, this is okay. I just typed it in. In a family naming tradition, someone becomes a second or Roman numeral 2 when they are named after a family member other than their father, like a grandfather or an uncle.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
What is Andre
So-
Iguodala
so-
Senior's father's
so-
name?
No, I bet it's. Does Andre have a brother? That's why this kid's from Branson.
No, that's a son. He's the son.
He's
Andre
the son of
Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala.
Interesting.
They have
I
literally
don't
the
know.
exact same name.
It
Maybe
doesn't
they just
matter.
don't care. Maybe they just don't care. Like, just
Yeah,
he's the
maybe so.
second. Who cares?
Andre Iguodala's dad's name is Leonard Shanklin. So
Right. That's
that ain't that.
That's not it.
Well,
There it is.
he's not projected
Nothing.
to contribute a whole lot based on Bart's estimations.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. No. Michael Rataj.
See,
Shout out
can't
to that
say it.
name.
Can't
I
say it.
said it.
Can't say the one.
Rataj.
Can't say the one under there either. Tunde Yesufu,
Oh, dude,
And
watch
then-
your mouth.
Scott-
Obi Ogbin,
Scott Drew is known for this, right? Like he goes and gets
getting guys you can't say their names.
yes.
Is
I would
that
say
why
it's-
we didn't hire him? Because we knew that Dave Voloshin would struggle.
I think that if you
Tunde
look at-
Yesufu.
exactly.
Tunde Yesufu. That's
All
how I
right,
pronounce that.
Trey, you are Dave Woloshin. Say that name.
I just tried, and I've always made fun of Dave for things, but it is much more difficult, especially probably on live broadcasting than we're just filming a YouTube video.
He gets to practice though, and he still gets
Well,
Blankenshmere.
that's true, and he also probably has the phonetic
Yeah.
right in front of him.
I can almost guarantee the athletic.
Right. I
department
mean,
gives
yeah.
them
Then
names.
you get things like Demir Blankenschmier, and it's like there's not anything remotely close to Schmier in his name.
Obi Ogbim, right?
Yeah.
I'm on it. Dan Skillings Jr. Nailed it.
Then they get a little easier. JJ White.
Sounds about right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, schedule's shaping up nicely.
Yeah.
Which brings
Shipping
me
up nicely for what?
Yeah.
for quality
for consistent
opponents.
ass kicking.
Whoa. We kind of said that last year, didn't we? We were talking about how tough the
That's true.
conference
Yeah,
was. and
you're
we're
right.
like,
You're right.
we'd be
did.
surprised if they come out
You're right.
500. So that leads me into my next. What is your season expectations?
I don't
Given
know.
where our roster is, what you know about our out of conference schedule,
I don't know.
do they go 500 or better in the out of conference? Or just what would be a good out of conference record given this schedule?
I gotta see them first before I say anything, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I have to.
You can just give me a guess right now because
I'm not.
it doesn't matter. It's just for funsies.
Win one game.
It's just it's not any different than you guessing if Usain Bolt or Joey freaking Chestnut could eat a hot dog faster and then run 100.
No,
we
there's
get
educated decisions
hatred
there.
in the comments when we say negative things about the Memphis basketball. By the
Everyone
way,
gets
people
hatred.
hate when y'all talk about Memphis basketball and it's not glowing. I just want y'all to know that.
Shocker.
Well, I hate us freaking losing.
Just a bunch
Yeah,
of YTs. Telling you, man.
Well, for what it's worth, it's not that we want to talk negatively about basketball, and we don't always do it. But if you look at this roster and say this is a super fun roster with a ton of dudes that are super proven, you're out of your mind.
You're out of your mind. I don't know.
Out of your mind.
Is Doug the only dude on the roster that is like, oh, this dude's played some games, right? I mean, who else are you looking at saying this guy's played some real minutes? Sincere couldn't even start at his last school. And that actually, I take that back. I think that was more probably strategic than anything. But
He played 20 minutes, TJ. Come on.
Sure, yeah. I'm not taking that away from him. I think there was strategy involved. I don't think it's reasonable for you to say, let's bring in Sincere and he can completely give you everything you had from your All-American player last year, right? I don't think you can realistically assume that he can fill that void.
Anybody that's saying that about Sincere in local Memphis media has agendas to play with Sincere and where he went to school. And that's okay. Like, I think that's fine. But I have to put it in perspective because last year, even coming out of those exhibition games, there was a level of, ugh, right? Like, what is this team going to look like?
Sure.
You know, that kind of stuff. We didn't know anything about Dane Danger. Like, I don't think many people knew who Dane Danger was, the bag that he had, whatever.
Yeah.
The big man with footwork. That's what we know.
I mean, that's not true. We'd seen there's, the sleepers guys on YouTube had talked about how good he was and he's a bucket. I mean, there were people out there that knew Dane's capabilities and what he'd be able to do given the opportunity.
I'll also say this. There are national recruiting brands that put a 5-star top 10 center in the game next to Aaron Bradshaw when he came out, and he's done nothing in college. So it's like you just never really know. And I think what really turned it around for Memphis last year was coming out of that Maui when they did what they did in Maui, right? Like that was when we were like, this team could be very good, right? Like this team is better than what we gave them credit for.
I mean, we were talking about them if they had beaten Auburn going from unranked headed to Maui to being number one in the country going out of Maui, which is absurd to think.
We were insane that time. It was crazy because we were like, who is this team?
It wasn't just us. It was everybody. Everybody in the college basketball world was talking about we have the best backcourt in the whole entire universe. Like,
well, that's the kind of the point though, right? I mean, going into it, we did not know what that team was going to be. It was a makeshift team. You basically completely flipped every person on the roster and hired a bunch of hitmen and filled in your depth chart with that. And that's what we did again this year, except this year it's not as sexy, respectfully.
It could be.
At least it doesn't appear to be as how it should work.
It could be absolutely. They could be an absolutely awesome team. Like they have guys on this team that can play ball, right? Like, but
and let's not forget,
we just don't know
guys that appear to like each other, which goes a long way.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have guys that like dancing with each other. I think that's very important.
Great players, great plays.
Kenny, why are you laughing?
That's just funny. I like Sketch. Sketch is cool.
Thanks, brother.
So I don't know. Expectations wise, like I have faith in Penny.
I still expect them to be the best team in the American, to be honest.
Well, shit, Trey.
Way to step off on a ledge there, buddy.
I mean, neither one of you are saying a damn thing, so
We're
at
saying
least
a
I
lot.
said something.
We're saying a lot.
No, I think we've said a lot. I mean, I'll be blunt. I don't. If you're just looking at the roster and the way it's set up today, I don't expect them to be great. I really don't. That's not to say they can't be great. That's just saying on paper today, they don't appear like they're going to be that talented of a team.
But again, we do this every single year in this
Sure,
transfer
and
portal,
100%.
like remaking of the entire roster, right? If the Tigers had PJ Haggerty coming back, had Dane coming back, we would have been like, we're set, we're good. Win every non-conference game. They'll be top 10 in the country, this, that, and the third. But that's just not the case, right? Like,
I'll also say the last couple of years when we've done this rebuild, we've gotten a transfer that's arguably been the number one transfer in the portal by some publication or another. Right? You got Kendrick Davis, you got PJ Haggerty. Like, in this season, you
got Doug.
I mean, Doug's played a lot of basketball. He's been
Right.
effective he was good at Michigan. He had an okay year at Kansas State. But that's not somebody that was an arguable number one guy in college basketball transfer portal. And then I think not getting Dane back obviously was a huge hit. And
Sure.
we know what happened with PJ. So we'll see what happens. I think if you got the right guys, they understand their roles, this could be a very good team. So
Who do you think, who's the one kid that you're like, I can't wait, I want to see what this guy looks like, because he could be maybe the guy that takes this team over the top or makes them competitive?
The Rio Grande guy, Abdul
Hassan
I keep
Abdul.
saying Abdul
Hakeem.
Rahim, and I know that's not right.
Hakeem.
Hakeem Abdul
Hassan.
Isn't he the one that's got a
No.
little bit of crazy in him?
I like
What?
that.
Hassan
Abdul
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Yeah, but here we go.
That's the
Sorry.
guy.
Got all
That's the
the
guy
name
I'm
wrong.
looking at. Had y'all see the picture of the team
Mm-mm.
Yes.
in practice?
Yeah.
It looks like a freaking tank, like monster. But
Well,
But what?
oh,
he got
I'm
a
sorry.
little crazy in him. Is that what you're trying to say?
But I think that's the guy that I think I'm most interested in seeing, because if they can get a guy who can score in that lower level, that can take it to the basket, that can be effective like that, that's going to be interesting. But they don't have a big that's as good as Dane. They're putting a lot of their emphasis on, to me, it feels like, and maybe this is just because of last year, it feels like the main crux of it is we're talking about, can Doug and Sincere match anything that Tyrese and PJ did? And I get concerned about that.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just
I'm looking at this picture.
a roster full of dudes that just average 8 points. Like, no one's got to go nuclear, right? No one's got to go off and score your 20 points per game. Maybe it's just literally all 9 guys scoring 10 points. Maybe it's something like that.
That wouldn't be bad. I'm looking at this picture and I can tell you 2 people on here. Ashton and Little Curtis. I don't know who any of the other ones are. I mean, I could guess, but I don't know for sure. But looking at the picture, what's the white kid's name? Marshall Mason or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's mine. Especially when we get in that Vandy gym and it feels like Noah's Ark, that dude's going to be making it rain. On that raised platform, put him on center stage.
No, I'm going. I look, this Hassan dude gives me faith only because the 7 games he played last year, he went wild against good teams.
Oh gosh.
Let's see, No, he played more than 7, and it's not much more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4,
He
5,
played
6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what this says. He played 12 games, but he put up 19 and 8 versus Wisconsin, and then 26 and 11 versus Creighton. I mean, he can't shoot for shit.
There's your 20 piece a night guy right there.
I think they got to figure out what he's going to be. I mean, it's 6'8". They list him as a guard at 6'8". I mean, I guess everybody's a guard who's not Dane Danger.
He just played a 4.
That's probably what he will play because there's not many other options on this roster, and I think that's where my concern comes from. Maybe Aaron Bradshaw will be awesome. Maybe I have no clue.
Dude, if Aaron Bradshaw is good,
7-1,
that changes the conversation.
yeah, I don't have much hope for Simon Majok only because like I got nothing. I don't know how to grade that other than the fact he's just another 7-footer.
I mean, you can't. There's no footage on him. I mean,
Yeah,
people thought that we got catfished. Legitimately. I'm still questioning it myself based on the footage that I've seen. Because again, it is 6 seconds of him making 2 3-pointers in a workout scenario. So
where did he play at? Romania?
No, KK.
Serbia? Serbia.
Yeah, the Serbian
KK
professional,
Beograd.
but 18 and under league, which confused TJ and I.
It does confuse me. Now that I look at this, they got a bunch of dudes that are just kind of tweeners, so I don't really know what to think about it. Like William Wharton is 6'8", 205, so he's probably going to be a 4.
Wow,
but then
I
you
forgot
also
about him. He's not even on the Torvik roster.
But you also have Mason Matthews, who's 6'8", 190, who's probably a 4. Ashton's 6'8", 210. Ashton's Ashton. Zachary Davis is 6'7", listed as a guard, probably a 3. Because Quante's a 2. And then Duggan, I guess Sincere's a 2 technically as well, but you could do Sincere, Doug at 1. So it's just a bunch of dudes that I don't really know where they fit or where they play. Does that make sense what I'm saying? You can get real long. I don't know how good these guys are defending. I mean, the advanced stats aren't really helping me out. And that kind of goes back to what we pointed out earlier is that the advanced stats don't really, nothing helps you out. You have no real insight to who these dudes are and what they can be because they only played in 9 minutes a game for William Wharton, right? So I don't, what is the expectation for him? You know? Should there be expectations? Probably
not. Probably not for young Wharton.
I mean, even Mason Matthews. Other than the fact that he can stroke that thing. I don't know, dudes. I don't know. The roster looks, or the schedule looks good. So that'll be fun at least. Maybe we'll figure it out.
We'll either have a lot of quality losses or a lot of quality wins.
Or some just meet in the middle. You know?
Let's go 500. That's my expectation.
We're out of conference.
Yep.
500 out of conference and then undefeated in the American. You heard it here first from Kenny Stubblefield.
I mean, clearly they're the best team in the AAC, according to Trey.
They should be. Given how much we freaking spend. Sure as hell should be.
Right up there with Kansas.
Hopefully we didn't spend a lot of money on this roster. And I mean that again, respectfully. No, I think 500 is possible, right? I mean, what's Purdue going to be outside of that one guy?
I don't know.
You know,
well, the number one team in the country.
Top 5 in the country.
That's fine. Don't fall for that, dude. It's Big Ten baloney.
Okay.
Big Ten baloney.
They got their big forward back, didn't they?
Big
Zach
forward?
Edey? No, he's with the Grizzlies.
No,
he's also hurt.
Who's their big guy? Purdue.
Oh, they have Braden Smith back. That's what matters, if that's what you're saying.
They got Braden Smith, but they also have some big Ford that's a monster. What's his name?
It doesn't freaking matter. Hakeem's gonna own him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trey Kaufman Wren, 6'9". Dude, that guy is
I'm not
awesome.
familiar with his work, but I do see him averaging 20 and 6.5. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that dude's awesome.
Pretty good.
Just let him get matched up with freaking Haha.
Haha, is that his nickname?
Just Haha. Hakeem Abdul. Wait, what is it? Hassan Hakeem.
Yeah,
Abdul
it's
Hakeem?
tricky, dude.
It's not tricky when you're
Hakeem.
looking at it. Who has got the creakiest stores in the country?
That's Kenneth, dude. Unbelievable.
I mean, what is going on over there?
Here, I'm gonna order you some.
Yeah,
He's all about ordering
those hinges.
If we had a studio tray, we wouldn't have to worry about that. But
well, I'm not in charge of that, so
shout out to you.
All right, Kenny's gonna go grease his freaking door. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, fellas, college football gets closer every second.
Ooh.
Don't pick up your controller. Don't pick up your controller.
TJ will 100% play a series between now and the return of this episode. We'll be right back.
That's not true.
Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient products shipped right to your door. Use the promo code BluffCity for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
Mentally, he's a very unique player because he kind of comes off like a psycho, bro. If you just want to be real about it, because it's like he doesn't talk shit. He's not really braggadocious at all. He looks like just a kid, just a gym rat, comes in the gym, just a basketball robot. Yep. But you know there's a psycho in him that wants to be this incredible player. Like, whether he gives you signs of it, or he leaks part of it, his daddy come out and say it. The kid's a psycho. I know in this kid's head, he's probably thinking first team all defense. I guarantee you he's thinking like MIP first team all defense. And I'm not the one who's going to say that kid can't do it. Because if he's baby Mikal Bridges, why is that not what we're talking about with him? You know what I mean? Jalen Williams, one of them dudes to keep a sharp butter knife on him.
A sharp butter knife?
Not a real blade, but a sharp butter knife.
The sharp butter knife.
Check out the Anthony Sain Show, live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story. This is insanity. This has just gone off the rails.
TJ, I wish I had my helmet so bad.
Look at that. Look at that.
I gave it away to help create the next generation of Tiger fans. I don't have my helmet.
That's true.
I'd put it on. We could do this whole segment strapped up Oh, you're taking it off?
Yeah. It's meant for a child's head. I think that's the problem.
Mm. Kenny, did you know
It's actually
TJ
not. It's
made-
an adult large.
TJ made that helmet?
Is it like a 3D printer helmet?
No, I have my 3D printer, but I don't think I would print a helmet. That'd be silly.
How'd you make that?
You know how red his forehead is just from wearing
Yeah.
that helmet.
Looks like Peyton Manning.
No, dude. I think
Like
I could have put
seconds.
the other one's better. It actually fits my head a little bit more. I took a refurbished helmet and painted it and striped it. This is the old helmets though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So fresh.
I'm excited. Football starts.
Uh,
soon.
couple of reasons to be excited because today, remember a couple weeks ago when TJ told us he wasn't going to buy College Football
buying
26,
it.
and then
Not doing it.
he pre-ordered it so that he got it 4 days early. He got it today.
Well, I bought it today. I think that's clarification there. I did buy it today. Probably
It
like
still counts as a pre-order.
it does count as a pre-order. I just wanted to clarify that I bought it
What,
today in case my
how
wife
many-
listens to this. I talked to her first. I approved the spend.
How many games are you in on your dynasty?
One. I know. I just played.
Supposed to be Ryan Silverfield.
It is supposed to be Ryan Silverfield, and they said the coaches are in the game, and they lied to us.
First of
There's
all,
a
the
coach
hat
in the
is
game.
not off kilter like
crooked.
it should be. If they'd really done their research over their DA, they'd have had that thing tilted.
I played one game today,
Dynasty or free play?
just free play. Yeah.
And what game was it?
I will say any guesses on who they listed as like I guess it's our number one rival, and that's why they had it set up.
I've already seen it. It's going to be Arkansas State. They did the stupid intro videos for every team, and it had Arkansas State as who we were playing. Dumb.
It was Arkansas State, yeah.
So dumb.
Trey doesn't like
So
And they
you
could have
beat
put
Arkansas
UAB in.
State.
They could have put UAB in.
yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
it. They could
saying.
have put
Battle of the Bones.
They could have put
you could put
anybody.
anybody. Yeah.
Could have put anybody. Could have freaking put anybody. I mean, hell. Did you win that game?
I did win that game.
What was the final score?
44-10, I believe.
And the Simmons Bank is still fully structured in the video game, right?
That's correct.
It's a shame. Should have put the hole in there.
Mm.
With the release, we're 53 days away from Tiger football. We're getting closer and closer and closer every day. It's coming, fellas. It's going to be here before we know it.
It's gonna be so exciting.
I will say
Is it though? I was so excited for last year. I don't have quite the excitement level this time. But I think
Why
that's really just because, one, I don't know anybody on the team outside of DeWosier, Sutton, and Brady Cluse. And two, I just don't know if we're going to be any good.
For what it's worth, I think you'd know Chris Adams, Brady Cluse, Malachi Breland, DeWosier,
Sure.
Sutton when he comes back, Bodyford. I mean, that's a good portion of your offense. And defensively, that you're not going to know anybody, right? You're going to know
Whitlow, and that's literally it.
Well, no, Cortland Marsh. I mean, he just didn't start much last year because he was hurt, right? Cameron Miller may get some play in there. I think they're still trying to figure out what he is. If he's going to be a slot corner, if he's going to play safety, because he's kind of bigger bodied. So I don't know, but it's names you've seen before.
Well, you've seen the roster, you know what everybody's rating is. I will say last week they put out our top 10 player ratings. I only recognized 4 or 5 names. but I had a real concern given our highest offensive rated player, 84 overall, which isn't terrible, but was Frank Peasant.
Who is that?
It's not Frank Passant. He was a running back at MTSU.
Yeah, but he's like third string.
He is, yes. I think he was waiting so the Tigers were really interested in him. They were going after that running back that committed, then decommitted. And I think they pulled off Passant, but then Passant had to graduate from MTSU, if I remember that correctly. And he just kind of slowly snuck up in there. Interesting that he is rated high. I'm trying to pull up the roster to go over this because I haven't actually looked at it myself.
Kamari Wilson is our highest overall rated player at 85 DB. Then you
Correct.
got William Whitlow is an 84, Brennan Lewis 82, Chris Adams 82, Greg DeWozier an 82, CJ Smith 81, Ashim Young, the DB 81, Marcus Burris 81, and Sam Brumfield 81.
So there's
They're
also
top-
some dudes that are
top
just not.
10.
I guess they haven't agreed to the game.
Yeah, I think you had to opt in.
I don't think they've opted in. So there's some names in here that are just like kind of thrown out there. You're like, who the hell is that? So
Who are you seeing that's missing that that didn't opt in?
there's maybe this is real. Brandon Chambers. Do you know who Brandon Chambers is?
I did see it. Looks like
quarterback.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like AJ didn't opt in.
Who?
Antoine Hill. It looks like early reports are that he is not on the game.
He is not on the game. Correct. I can confirm on that. I think that's supposed to be him because it is a freshman from Mobile, Alabama. So I guess that's like as close to.
And they have his name is what?
Brandon Chambers.
Mm.
What's his name on there?
And he's a 68 overall.
Yeah, he's not very good.
Interesting.
Yeah, Puda Walker was someone that a lot of people thought was going to make a pretty big splash at the interior defensive line, and he's like a 65, I think, or 69. They have him pretty far down the list there. So
Wow.
there's just a couple spots that you could tell they just filled in, like Deron Tiller. That's not anyone. Cameron Harden. That's not anybody.
I did see somebody's roster had a Gordon Ramsay on it. Wide receiver.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, not for us. Not a Tigers.
okay.
It's just a general picture of somebody playing.
They actually got the receivers right. They have Keondae Henry a mile down the roster, though. They have no respect for Keondae Henry. He's
Really?
a 66. Wow. He is the same as Jordan Bell, who is a high school quarterback.
TJ is literally reading these live. What is Cluse?
Brady Cluse is a 72.
What is his spectacular catch rating? Because all I can think about is that one-handed snag he had last year. Was that the UAB game?
76, which is not the highest. The highest would be CJ Smith. And then Jadon Thompson.
Who is this receiver they just picked up? The Iowa State kid.
Scrub.
Iowa State? Arkansas State.
Arizona.
Arizona State. Arizona State.
Arizona
Let's
State.
just say every state school possible before we get to the right answer.
Yeah. Hard to say, honestly. He's from Arizona, which is kind of like it's kind of like Arkansas. They're not really known for producing like just ridiculous talent at the high school level. So it's kind of hard to grade, what he's going to be. His offers look good, right? I mean, he did come from Arizona State, so that's cool. I just don't know.
Shout out to Kenny pushing one our way.
Oh, Kenny Dillingham.
Appreciate it, big dog.
Said, a good landing spot for you would be University of Memphis down there.
You guys know Lane Quigley?
Unfamiliar.
Yeah, same. It's another guy they threw in here. Lane Quigley. Yeah, they're just making stuff up.
All right, one final question so TJ can get back to playing his game. Here we sit, Monday, July the 7th. Will the Tiger football team make the conference title game? Either, I'll give you a choice, either in TJ's dynasty that he starts this evening or in the real life.
No to the dynasty.
Wow. No faith in himself.
Yeah. No, I would definitely say no there. I don't know. I don't think the shocker. I don't think the American's going to be that good this year in football. I know that's taking some people by surprise. I don't really know what to expect from it. I think Navy will probably be pretty good.
Will
And
it
then you have-
come down to a Turkey Day matchup against Navy? Are we
Yes.
looking at a potential of 2019 where we play Navy last game of the season and then turn around and play Navy again the very next week?
Well, the bullshit still stands that Navy and Army don't have to play each other as a conference game, which still blows my mind. I think Navy will be decent just because of who they are. And Blake Horvath is apparently untackable. We'll have to take that in consideration. Tulane could be good. I don't know what's going on with that quarterback situation. They're
They're getting
lost
a lot of respect
pieces.
nationally for some reason.
Well, yeah, which blows my mind because they lost their running back, they lost their quarterback, but all of a sudden it's supposed to be, the hottest shit in the world. But, Memphis did the same thing. They replaced a lot of starters, granted, essentially all of the starters, filled them with transfers, and everyone's like, nah, I don't know what to expect. So I'm not going to put them very high. So it's kind of weird how that works out. But I think that says more about people liking the Tulane coach than they do Ryan Silverfield. I think Summerall just gets a little bit more respect there.
Why? Ryan literally beat his ass last year in his own building.
I agree. I think Summerall's good, and I think Silverfield comes off as good on paper for sure. If you look at the wins, it's good, right? I mean, they just won 10 games and 11 games in back-to-back years, and then they completely reset. We've never seen Silverfield without Seth. I think that weighs in on people. That's my guess.
It's weighing in on me.
You ain't lying.
Weighing in on me. All right, TG, you got a bit of homework to do. I'm going to need you to go in and check Navy's roster and tell me what Blake Horvath's break tackle rating is. In the meantime, we're going to jump into this Meddlesome Witless ranking. This is a fun can.
Blake Horvath is a 90 overall, by the way.
Ooh, 90. Oh, goodness.
They have him as unbelievable on here. He's an 87 deep throw accuracy, 83 mid, 84 short.
80
that's
deep throw accuracy.
Yes, but he also is a 90 on the run. Like that dude's just going to be running, throwing absolute darts. He's an 86 break stack.
What's his Sugundies rating?
69. Break tackle 85.
See, that feels too low to me. Maybe it adjusts based on opponent. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's his speed?
81. No, 89, excuse me.
I was going to say 81. He ran that 90-yard touchdown last year. He was not 81 for sure.
He has the fourth highest break tackle of all quarterbacks with Parker Navarro out of Ohio, Caden Salter at Colorado, Devin Dampier at Utah being number one.
There was a point in time when I believed heavily that Caden Salter was coming here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
was just trying to manifest it, TJ. All right, let's get on this Witless. We got to get the hell out of here.
I'm just doing what you asked me to do, man.
This is
Fun
a fun
can.
little can. I like this guy.
He's Witless.
I don't know what he
reminds.
He reminds me of something. I can't put it together.
It is honestly, it kind of reminds me of a Radiohead music video from like the 90s. Not really sure why. It's a cool can though. I'll give it that. I think I had a shirt like this from Target. It's like a blue shirt with little oranges all over it. I will say it makes me think that I should taste more orange than I do. I don't really get much orange, but it says
that's
a wit beer with orange, chamomile, and coriander, and I'm not getting a lot of orange.
That's a good point. There really isn't a ton, which makes you want to like deduct points. Because it did my initial sip of this, I was kind of fired up because on Mondays, as you guys know, I cut the grass. So these are all post-mo beers for me. I saw the orange on here and I was like, that one's going to probably hit pretty good. It was a hot day, cut the grass, a little bit of an orange flavor in a beer. It's not there. So it's misleading. But it's not bad. Can score, I like the blue shade. The orange goes well with it. I like that he's a little duncy.
Little Witless.
I'll go 7.2 on this can. That's deducting 0.3. Would have been a 7.5, but minus 0.3 for the misleading of orange. There's too much orange on here. There's just not enough orange flavor to have all these oranges.
I agree.
They would have been fine had it just been the one orange Witless guy and not all this sliced up. Like all these are unnecessary. Get out of here with all those. Just give me that guy, and I'd be happy.
Shout out to the Pythagorean theorem on here, though. I'll be honest. The can's cool. I like it. I like the color scheme. I think the blue and the orange does work well. The problem is I'm deducting points because I don't taste any orange. And maybe that's unfair to the can, but the can makes you think that there's going to be some orange flavoring in here, and you don't get that. I'm going to say 6.8 on the can.
Does yours say
like the can?
Pancake? Something.
Yeah, I couldn't make out what the second word was.
It kind of looked like pancake tit.
That's exactly what I said in my head. I wasn't going to say it out loud.
Well, I'm just reading.
I'm going to give it a 6.8 on the can, but I'm also going to give it a 6.8 on the beer. I do like it, but I'm also going to deduct points because I don't get any orange. I wanted some orange. I thought I was going to taste orange. Is that crazy for me to think that?
No, I don't think so at all. I think it's reasonable.
7
I thought it
oranges
was
on there.
I almost was like, this may be like an orange Gatorade-esque, which seems ridiculous. It was fine. I think 6.8's a little high. I'm probably going to go more like just 6 flat. It is what it is. I'll probably likely never have this beer again, just to be honest.
I don't know. It's an easy drink, though.
It is. It's fine. It's totally fine, but it's just fine. Like, I'm not going to seek this out.
No.
I wouldn't anticipate anybody having this at their house that we're friends with, so I don't ever see me having one of these again. It was just fine.
I'm going to go out of my way to ensure that you have one of these now.
Well, then I'll have it. I'm not saying I wouldn't drink it again. I'm just saying the likelihood of me having one of these is low.
Maybe we're dumb. Maybe we're missing something here with the wit
Maybe
beer.
we're a bit less.
Yeah, I mean, it says right here, along with coriander and orange peel for flavoring, and I feel lied to. Never got the orange in ours.
See, orange peel makes sense.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna put an orange in a beer like that. People do that. They put the fruit in the beer. Remember those like old commercials from like the early 2000s, late 90s, like the man law?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't fruit the beer. I'm sticking to it. Don't fruit the beer.
Yeah.
Hey, quick update. Gigi Jackson just hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer to tie it up.
They're reviewing it though.
Yeah.
Wow, that not just a 3-pointer, Kenny. You got to give us a full play-by-play. It was a freaking runner.
Yeah,
He took
phenomenal.
off 1-footed behind the 3-point
He-
line and landed near the block.
Yeah, boy.
All right, well, we better get out of here so we can watch overtime. Come back next week with the cold brew and stay for our medium warm takes. Peace.
If you enjoyed this episode of Tigers Untapped, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Like and subscribe at Bluff City Media's YouTube page.